All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right, good morning, everyone. We'll get started here in just about 30 seconds. Okay, hello, everybody, and happy Monday. My name is Gail Hartfield. I'm Senior Forecaster here at the National Weather Service, and here to present you the weekly briefing for Monday, November 2nd, covering the next week. So first thing we're going to look at is Hurricane Eta down there in the southern Caribbean. It's forecast to continue strengthening over the next day or so and then weaken as it heads into Central America. And looks like it will produce some catastrophic, life-threatening flash flooding. Definitely a threat there across Central America. So dire situation for those folks, unfortunately. And the slow movement will be problematic for them as well, produce a lot of locally heavy rainfall over mountainous terrain. So going to be pretty devastating for those folks, unfortunately. The system is supposed to remain fairly slow over the next several days. So we're not looking for it to impact North Carolina over the next 7 days. Looks like some of our longer range computer models have it regenerating, drifting kind of northward toward Western Cuba beyond the 5-day period. There's a lot of uncertainty there, so but keep an eye out on it. Right now, it's looking like it's going to stay well away from us, at least for the near future. So nothing to be worried about there for us. Looking at the upcoming weather pattern, you see a big blue H there covering most of the area, most of the week. Looks like we're going to continue to have this kind of cool high pressure building in from the west today. As you probably know, we've got some pretty chilly temperatures out there this morning, and temperatures were mainly in the low to mid 30s for lows. We had some 40s there in the southeast as well, but generally in the 30s for lows this morning. We are expecting frost freeze conditions over at least the western half and portions of central North Carolina. This includes much of the Piedmont and Sandhills for tonight into Tuesday morning. So one more really chilly day. Make sure you bring your plants in, and have concerns about agriculture and possible frost or freeze. So as that high center kind of drifts offshore or near the coast, we're going to see increasing easterly flow coming in from the Atlantic and bringing in that moisture. So that will result in some increasing clouds as we get late in the week. And some patchy light precipitation, some light rain or drizzles is possible in the weekend, but it is not expected to be much at all. So nothing really to worry about as far as that goes, just some very light stuff. Temperatures, as I said today, much below normal by 15 to even 20 degrees in some spots. Those will steadily warm up. We should have highs about 10 degrees warmer tomorrow for Tuesday. And then the rest of the week should see temperatures trending to near normal to eventually above normal by the time we get toward the weekend. So that's looking at our normal highs for this time of year are right around the mid 60s to around 70. So it's going to be probably in the upper 60s to the mid 70s for highs as we get later into the week. So something to look forward to if you want that, going back to more of a slightly summertime pattern. Here's our precipitation forecast for the next 7 days. And as you can see, there's really not a lot of green on there in our area. A little bit in the mountains, a little bit of upslope precipitation there as we get late in the week and into the weekend. And then, a little bit along the coast in southeastern North Carolina and on the Outer Banks. But other than that, only very light amounts expected, if at all, and some places may remain completely dry for the next 7 days. Again, looking at excessive rainfall outlook, nothing to worry about in our area this week. And severe thunderstorm potential, again, not expecting any thunderstorms, severe or otherwise, for the next several days. And here's the 8 to 10 day outlook for next week. Odds are favoring above normal temperatures for our area for next week and for the entire east coast, and looking like a pretty a slight chance of above normal precipitation next week. So a little bit warmer than normal, and possibly wetter than normal as well. Okay, so the weather summary for the week, we've got mostly dry weather for the next 7 days. High pressure will continue to extend across the area through much of the week. We will see temperatures moderating, becoming a little bit more above normal, and clouds are going to be increasing late in the week and into the weekend, and only light precipitation is expected for late Saturday into Sunday. As far as our hazards and impacts, again, we just are looking at the possible frost and freeze conditions for Western North Carolina, portions of Central North Carolina. And so we want to encourage people to make sure your plants and vegetations are protected from the cold temperatures. So that's all I've got for this week. Have a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you again on Thursday for our next scheduled weekly briefing. Have a great week.